Welcome to the OFO podcast. Now with 17% more dick and fart jokes. My name is David. I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. Sitting across from me is the man with the plan. The man with the looks like he got a new haircut. A new little haircut. I'm actually thinking about leaving here and going and get my head, cut too.
Your head?
Yes. I wanted like Egyptian, shrunken head style. Mostly because I've been watching a lot of Stargate. We'll get into that later. Fuck you, James. I started watching SG1 again. Like, damn it. I'm already halfway through season 1.
It's a good show, though.
It's a good show, yeah. But I was like, I got so much other shit to watch. How's your week been going, Ram?
More of the same.
More of the same.
Whatever it is that's happening to me, can it just fucking stop? Because I'm tired of being sick. And I'm tired of all these ailments and illnesses and whatever the fuck.
I've been noticing you've been on my server a lot.
Yeah.
At this rate, he's going to go through my whole movie collection. If you haven't noticed, I uploaded the shows that you picked, which I was like, damn, I didn't have that show, so it took me a while to fucking download them all.
I saw you uploaded the movie too.
Yeah, I got the movie too. I'm probably going to watch that tonight because it looks good. I mean, I just saw Cocaine Dealer, and I'm like, yes. James, how are you doing this week?
I'm doing all right. I'm ready to talk SG1 and Hot Girls.
I thought Hot Girls.
I was just trying to throw it off, man. Did it work?
Yes, a little bit. Our TV show we're going to be reviewing is SG1. James picked that one and the movie Stargate today. You guys were right. There was nudity in that very first episode of SG1. Full-blown bush, everything. But then I'm already halfway through season 1. That's it. No, nothing else. Like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, it went from Showtime to Sci-Fi.
Yeah, but it didn't do that until, I think it was like season 3 or 4.
I don't think so. I'll have to double look.
I'll look it up later.
I'll look it up because I honestly don't know for sure. But
all right. Well, my mom died when we couldn't remember her blood type. As she died, she kept telling us, be positive. But it's hard without her.
You're an idiot.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. All right, well, let's get on to our sponsor. And yes, it is out. It is Waking Wild Book 2, even though the fucking cover's fucked up.
This is a great cover.
It's a great cover. He went double down on it.
That took a lot of work to get that.
See, by looking at it, though, it should be Waking Wild Book 4 because I see 4, not 2. Well, that's me. It's just got out. He's already made some money on it. People are buying it, so by all means, go out, support James. He really needs the money. I mean, he's having to pay his car, and hookers aren't cheap.
Yes, and I need a girlfriend. They all want money, so
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to the Twitter file. Let's see what we found here. Unfortunately, we have yet another accident by a fucking semi by someone. They don't know yet whether it came from California. My money is probably on it. But, CDL driver rear-ended the truck while bearing down the highway. The driver doesn't speak English, had no shoes on, and probably had a CDL that was issued to him illegally. As he couldn't speak English, yeah. It was illegal because by all FMCSA standards, they at least have to speak English and read English to be able to get a CDL here in the United States.
Maybe you're going to touch on it. I don't know. But I understand that California is rescinding thousands of licenses. Of course, they're claiming that it has nothing to do with the federal government.
Oh, bullshit.
But, yeah.
It's mostly because what happened, let's see here. I know it was like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of CDLs that were issued out there, all illegally. And now that they found out about it, they're like, oh shit, someone's going to jail. So let's fix this.
I think people need to understand there will be a short-term problem because it's going to slow down shipping and things like that. I mean, you take thousands of truck drivers off the road, you're going to have some shipping issues. But that'll open up jobs for thousands of Americans and legal immigrants.
I mean, the only reason they issued in these things and they got them hired is because they know they paid them under the table or paid them less than what they were. Just like those H1N1 visa H1, things, which I don't agree with. That they're actually trying to pass a bill now that basically gets rid of it.
Yeah.
Or just completely reformats it.
I think it needs to be reformed. I understand wanting to reach out and get people from other places, but it's highly abused. They'll have something where like, okay, yeah, as a company, in order to qualify for that, you got to show that you tried to hire somebody locally, right? Or they're the,
Yeah.
But then what they do is they'll put ads in places that nobody reads. They'll say, "Oh, we went to this organization. They did nothing," and then they'll, "Oh yeah," so they get these other people so they can pay less.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Anyway, I'll shut up. Let's continue.
This one, I wanted
real quick. I don't know if this is true or not, but I did hear it's illegal to drive without shoes on. I don't know if that's a real thing, but
I mean, I've done with flip flops. I mean, maybe it's different standards for truck drivers. But I mean, like regular people, I mean, no, you can drive barefooted. I've done that.
I think
before.
it depends on the state, maybe.
It could be. Every state's a little different. This is only like a minute and change, but I thought everyone should, watch this.
Bullshit. Bullshit. You understand? Bullshit. Bullshit. That's a lot of bullshit. 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 The dumbest son of a bitches in the world, all right? This son of a bitch. Sleeping son of a bitch, I'll tell you. Who get that son of a bitch out? Get that son of a bitch off the field. Son of a bitch. Hey, by the way, folks, if I ever use the F-bomb, I think I'd get the electric chair. Do you agree? Listen, you motherfuckers. Can you imagine if I used the F-bomb? It would be the electric chair, right? You're not going to raise that fucking price. And you can tell them to go themselves. That's when I realized I was a fucking idiot. Over the next 300 fucking years, I'm going to bomb the shit out of them. I would bomb the out of them. Somebody ought to sue his ass off. All right, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass.
I love Trump.
Barack Obama's ass. You bet your ass up. They don't give a shit. Shit. Everything woke turns to shit.
It's one of the few presidents I actually like. He gives no apologies. I love that, and that's the president we need. Okay, so this one is stupid. Now, first off, just a beautiful rack. But basically, she's a pro-Palestine protester that was rushed to the hospital after collapsing on day 9 of her hunger strike. This is what happens when UCLA ignores their students. This is on you, UCLA. Why is it on them?
No, it's entirely on her.
Yeah. That's like, okay, I'm going to go on a heroin binge until they bring back prostitution is legal in every state. Yeah. And then I overdose. So I'm going to blame the federal government for that. Yeah.
A hunger strike is self-imposed.
I mean, she's not ugly. I don't get it. Oh, by the way, guys, it is Transgender Awareness Week.
Yeah, we should really watch out for them.
Yeah.
Make sure they don't,
I like the libs of TikTok. I follow them, and they're always funny. Be aware of trans terrorists like this one who shot up a school and killed 6 people. Mentioning what, our episode, I messaged you guys the other night, our episode for fucking Jimmy Kimmel is a douchebag got flagged for harassment towards him.
Really?
Yes, and it got taken down. As soon as I received the notification, I submit an appeal. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? 3 seconds later, it was like, yeah, I didn't violate anything. I'm sorry.
It didn't. That's like saying, well, you don't have a right to give your opinion about a person.
Yeah.
Or talk about what they did.
I just thought he was
the one that was screwed up.
I guarantee someone from whoever saw it, I'm like, oh, we can't have this, and they flagged my freaking video.
Was probably Jimmy Kimmel.
It probably was. Yes, I did, but that's beside the point. So going back to what you were talking about last week, our new mayor over in New York just retracted his $30 minimum wage promise to voters, saying that we will have to make do. Basically, he's a politician. He lied, said, oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do free bus ride. The free bus ride thing, the governor already shut down. They're like, yeah, we're not doing that.
He's the mayor. He doesn't have the power to make those decisions.
He said a lot of shit. Like, well, we're going to raise minimum wage. Nope, that's not happening either. And these people are like basically just got gutted. And they were like, but he lied to us. Duh, that's what politicians do. And that's on both sides. I'm still waiting for the Epstein list from Trump. Right. So
even if a city had the mayor, or a mayor had the authority to increase minimum wage for his city, which I don't see them having anything close to that kind of authority, what he would do is he would drive out business.
Yeah.
Especially small business.
I mean, he's already is. I mean, I think I have an interview I may have saved on here, but they said they were talking like, well, what happens when all the rich people decide to leave New York City because that's who they want to tax and
exactly
everything.
What's happening?
He's like, well, we tax other people. Like, who? The middle class?
Yeah.
And how long are they going to stay? Fuck that.
Because that's what happens in socialist environments. They
Yep.
take all the money from the rich, and then they have to start taking everybody else's too.
Anyways, I just want to say fuck this guy because as soon as he got elected, my stocks
Oh,
plummeted
really?
like insane.
You know, I don't have many stocks. The only thing that are really stock-wise I have is Rumble, and I noticed that too, that their stock dipped as soon as he took office.
So
That's
the
a good
thing
time
is,
to buy, though.
is that
You know it will recover.
Yeah.
they were saying that Wall Street is going to leave New York because of him being a fucking
Go for it.
douchebag.
Move them to New
And
Jersey.
they're gonna come to Texas because it's a lot more
Fuck yeah.
feasible for them.
See, I don't see that as a bad thing. I mean, Wall Street was necessary back in the old days because people had to literally get up, go there, do the trades.
Everything's online now.
Everything,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, they literally could go away as a major center, and it wouldn't make a difference in trading. You know?
Another little, I thought this was funny. Fuck Trump. And if you support this pedo, you are the problem. This was on October 19th. And then a few weeks later,
Yep.
Child sexual
abuse material,
abusive.
aggravated possession. Meaning he had a lot of child porn.
I heard something about that. I didn't get the details, but yeah.
So,
Wow.
and it's always the ones that are just constantly blasting other people for fucking child porn, and that wind up having their own little, like, I would like say stash, but I'm saying more like cache. It's like, it's bigger than a stash. It's a cache of fucking just horrible fucking pictures and shit like that. I mean, I don't even like post when my daughter was young. I didn't, when we go to the island and stuff, I love posting family photos and stuff. I wouldn't post pictures of her in her bikini at all because I know there'd be sick fucks online that would get off on it.
Yeah, you put that stuff online, people won't give it.
Okay, this is another thing. Everyone's talking about eggs. I mentioned was I did buy a dozen eggs. I think I paid $2 something for like the price. I don't think really the prices down here really did much, well, inflation wise. I don't remember.
Well, they went up and then they went back down, but
it wasn't as bad as like some of the country.
It was up pretty bad when Biden was in office.
Oh yeah,
and now
it's back to normal,
reasonable, regular.
$2 for a dozen eggs. That's fine. Trump decided to do play-by-play commentary against the Lions and Commanders game earlier. Okay, I'm gonna actually not play this, mostly because I just realized, wait a minute, it's Fox. They will copyright the shit out of this. I don't feel like doing a blurred thing. But yeah, he did commentary in the Commanders and Lions game. I mean, dude's everywhere. He never sleeps. I swear to God, I think he's part of Skynet. I think he's a T-800, just covered in the skin. Legacy Media is calling the violent riots outside of TPUSA and UC Berkeley event mostly peaceful. We've heard this before. Antifa was setting fires, assaulting patriots and police officers, and attempting to hold attendees hostage inside the building. So, yeah.
Look at that. Mostly peaceful.
Mostly
punches
peaceful.
To the face.
I mean, how stupid are people out there? I mean, when they're
Really
like, it's mostly peaceful during the George Floyd's riot. Meanwhile, reporters are standing behind fires behind them.
Yep. Yeah, well, that's the thing. And you'll see a crowd like that, and most of them are just standing around. But they're doing nothing when their own people are assaulting others.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
And then like the people that nowadays is like, even if you want to step in and break up something, you're going to get a fucking attack.
Yeah.
It's that whole gang mentality. Let's see here. St. Louis, Missouri had a transgender pride flag raising ceremony at City Hall for November's Transgender Awareness Month. Now it's month. Attended by Democratic Mayor Sia Spencer. Your tax dollars hard at work. The city is officially... luckily I went through Minnesota and Minneapolis, and I was fucking afraid to death I'd run into those fuckers. Didn't see any pride flags or anything like that. So maybe I just lucked out, or maybe I didn't go into the neighborhoods. Right. But I don't know. It's just fucking stupid.
So that's what it's all about. It's all about influencing young people.
It's always white liberal women. I swear to God.
That's why they shouldn't vote. Yeah, I know we've talked about that before, but honestly,
I believe that if you want to vote in this country, it should be like it was back in like the 1800s, 1600s, whatever, when they set it up, where you have to contribute something to society to be able to either, hey, you own land, you've proven that you pay taxes. I think that should be everyone. I believe like people on welfare, they shouldn't be allowed to vote because they're not contributing anything
especially
to
if
society.
they're not working.
Yeah, if you're not paying taxes,
if you're working and you're getting food stamps, okay, I would approve that. But if you're not paying taxes,
there's no point for you to be able to vote.
Yeah, that was the whole point of that. So you have skin in the game. Otherwise, what you have is a society, and they knew this about democracy because this isn't anything new. That people start voting in benefits for themselves until it collapses the nation.
Another little of our peaceful protests. Here we go. Another woman stabbed on a public transit, this time in Chicago. Shocker.
Look, he's possibly white.
Yeah, no shit. Right. He's possibly white.
He fucking looks like that Dave Chappelle crackhead character.
He kind of looks like LeBron James to me. I mean, look at him. He kind of looks like him. Now, this isn't me saying that all black people look alike, except they do. So, I think every race looks kind of like.
You think they do it on purpose?
What?
That they all try and look the same on purpose so they can't get picked out of a lineup?
Maybe. I mean, that could be it. But I mean, not all white people look the same. I'm not wearing like sweaters and dancing to Charleston.
Well, there's not a vast majority of white people committing crimes. So.
There are, but not like as bad.
Per capita, it's actually a lot lower.
Yeah.
It's,
let's see. Oh, yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. New York Governor, Miss old Kathy, will not greenlight his free bus plan. So, I mean, even she knows, that's not happening. You know how much money they lose on the transit system alone in New York? Okay. Well, I don't. Yeah, fuck it. We'll show you this. Becky the Throat Goat. This is literally a kid's book that's out that you could buy. I thought about buying it just so I could show it on the show.
A throat goat?
I mean, I don't think it's a children's book. I think it's an adult book in the style of children's.
No, it's a children's book. These things are found in school libraries.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, oh, wonderful. Everyone loves to see that. A big old bratwurst.
Oh, it's weird that a goat would be eating.
And a currant.
A big ass carrot.
Milk?
What the fuck?
If the artist wasn't deliberately trying to have that sexual innuendo in that, they did. I mean, I would be surprised if that wasn't deliberate.
I mean, if this is part of satire or something, I'm cool with it, but I've seen so many of these fucking books you can buy now. It's not even funny.
No.
In fact, I have a few that I bought for my kids, my grandkids, but they're actually good books. Like Rob Zombie made a children's book. It's fucking amazing. And it's one of those golden books, but it's that thick. It's like a huge book. It cost me $40. I was like, man, why does this golden book cost so damn much? My daughter got it. And she says it's fucking a big ass book. It's almost like a novelization. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm cool with them.
Yeah. Didn't Samuel L. Jackson make one? It's called "Go the Fuck to Sleep."
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised though. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This is not AI, by the way. It's bad when you're driving around in a motorized scooter. And God,
I can't watch stuff like this. It grosses me out.
How do you let yourself go that bad? I'm sorry you guys have my permission. If I ever let myself go that bad, you have my permission to take me outside and put 2 in the back of my skull.
How much sugar does a person like that have to eat and drink every day?
I mean, at this point, she's mainlining the shit.
I mean, it's just sitting on a couch. Yeah, kind of like, I can't remember who it was, but years ago there was that person that had to be surgically removed from their couch because they had literally started growing. You have people that were enabling it. They would bring food, and never the person would have to get up and do anything.
I mean, it's been around for years and years. I mean, I remember watching some video where they literally had to take a chainsaw to the side of the house just to get the person out.
Yeah.
So
That's insane.
mm,
That's entirely a modern problem.
yep. And now this is what I like to call a man. He's like, why are you taking pictures of this fucking deer? Just get it out of the fucking road.
Exactly. Get it out of the way.
There you go. Now traffic can go.
Right? They're all just standing around looking at it. He's like,
Like, look at them. They're just like, what should we do? It's a deer.
Like, well, we got to document it, and we got to call animal control.
right?
There you go. Just move the fucking thing.
It's a deer.
And they got to come and survey and see if they need to call roadkill removal services.
Yeah, no shit.
Bunch of bullshit.
Okay, the official X account of the Democratic Party has deleted their post claiming President Trump spent Thanksgiving with Jeffrey Epstein.
Sorry, what did you say?
I was just saying, I get it if it's a person and then you would block traffic so you can do investigation.
Of course.
It's a deer.
It's a deer. Although if it was a person laying in there, I'd be pretty fucking badass and they just grabbed you by the hair and just moved the body.
Just lies upon lies from Democrats. It's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous. I don't even know how somebody could believe that party anymore, believe in that party anymore.
I mean, last I checked, their approval ratings at like 12.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think. I
gosh.
mean, people aren't.
Yep. From them, I automatically assume it's a lie or a gross misrepresentation.
Mm-hmm.
Once in a very rare time, it turns out they're either true or close to the truth. But more often than not, it's just a lie, just something they made up or whatever. And they don't. There's no consequences for their lies.
They post something that's like truth adjacent, and they're like, "Oh shit, I didn't mean to actually say the truth."
Exactly. They'll walk it back and no, we didn't mean that.
Like, oh shit.
We were hacked.
We were hacked. We were hacked. This one's pretty damn funny.
This button, Brandon. Push this button. A coworker dies, but you get $100.
Oh.
I can't do it, man. You're too good. You're too. Hey, Shante. Yeah. Push this button and a coworker dies, but you get $100. Okay. Do I get to pick the coworker? Nope. No, man. I'm fast. You're a good dude. Hey, Dave. Push this button and a coworker dies. You didn't let me finish. It was supposed to be push this button and a coworker dies, but you get $100. Wow, I guess I owe you $100. It's never about the money. Okay. Mike? Yeah. Give the button. The button.
Some days I kind of feel like that.
That sounds like something you would do, dude.
Pretty much.
Not in this last job that I had, but my other jobs.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So this is a dude that went out to his car, found a homeless dude sleeping in the back of his truck.
I went to.
So he decided to take him to a car wash.
Well, I didn't know he was back there.
No, he knew. They knew.
Oh yeah,
But he'd have to pretend he didn't know he was back there.
Well, the way I look at it, he did getting a nice shower too. He's helping him out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, not the hot wax.
The wax finish.
There he goes. He at least hands him a towel.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get back to you, so thank you for the car wash. I feel clean. No problem, my friend.
I feel clean.
It woke him up. That's for sure.
I got him clean. Let's see here. Here's a video of a Kroger's in Tennessee. Shows a chaotic scene of several women getting into a physical fight in the produce aisle. Fruits and vegetables go flying as staff and bystanders rush to break up the scuffle.
Wow, notice the skin color.
Huh. Go figure.
The usual suspect.
And the weight. Because they ain't skinny.
Really.
Oh my God. Ugh.
What the heck are they fighting over? I mean,
Does it matter?
The last ding
it's
dong, maybe?
It's stupid because you've seen the stuff they fight over
Hell,
on video over all the time.
when Popeyes came out with that crispy chicken sandwich, somebody got shot over the last one.
Yeah.
Like, does it fucking matter what they're fighting over at this point? They're just fucking criminals. They're bad people and they're criminals, and they make poor fucking decisions.
I mean, what they do is they make other black people look bad. Because I mean, it's the same ones that you see in like the white people on cops when they're like living in a trailer beating up their wife. They make white people look bad.
Yeah.
And these people, they're making all black people look bad.
It's funny. Well, we've talked about that before. It's between 1% and 2% of the black population.
Yeah.
You know, and then I also saw some reports recently that it's even like most of the crime is coming from the same people. So you might have 600 people, for example, in a community that are committing crimes over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You know, it's not the rest of them. It's just they just keep letting these same people out.
Yeah,
so they
it's
keep doing
That's
it.
a revolving fucking door.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of a joke. It's like, what can a black man do that a white man can't? And,
Nothing.
And then it
Maybe
it was like get arrested multiple fucking times and get released every time.
Right?
Like it shouldn't be like that. It's
no,
fucking
it
terrible.
shouldn't.
Yep,
But
that's
it is
become.
what it is. And this one's just for James because I know he'll like 100% agree with this.
Okay.
My husband is mad at me because he walked in and he saw that I'm making breakfast, and I told him that this was for me and my daughter, and that if he wanted some, he needed to cook for himself. I told him I was not going out of my way to make breakfast for him. This is only for me and my daughter. Like, if you're that hungry, there's a McDonald's down the street, or there's eggs in the fridge and there's bacon, and you can make it yourself.
No, divorce.
He's acting like this not cooking for him thing is brand new. I give him a list of things that I don't do the day that we got married, and he was okay with it. So what's the problem now? I told him, if you don't want to cook, you could wait and see if there's any leftovers. If there's leftovers, go ahead and eat. If there's no leftovers, then I'm sorry. You're going to have to figure it out. But I am not going to cook for you. It's not my job to cook for you. I'm sorry. And then on top of that, I'm doing scrambled eggs. He wants a fried egg. No, I'm sorry. That's too much work for me. I'm not going to do
Fried
that.
egg.
So my husband decided to drain our joint bank account and leave me after so much controversy on my videos.
Good for him.
I guess he got, wind of the videos, and yeah, he drained our bank account, and he has told me that I have to leave.
Yep.
At first, I thought
Bye,
he was
bitch.
the one that's going to be gone and that I was going to be able to stay here, but he returned and he said that I need to pack up my things and go. I told him absolutely not, because I have children, and me and my children are not going to be in the street. So I told him that he has to evict me.
How much you want to bet the children aren't even his?
It
Exactly.
sounds like they're not.
Yeah.
His birth giver. Yes. His mother was the one that gave him the grand idea to leave me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mothers are always right.
Rude. Obviously
She's a fucking hood rat.
He's doing his part, supporting her kids. It's one of the reasons why I actually discourage younger men from getting with women with kids, unless she's something special, which is rare. Say she was married to a guy, he went to war, he died, not her fault. You might find a gem there.
Yeah.
Right. But in general, I think it's a bad thing.
There's exceptions. Like I just got back from Wisconsin, and my friend Larry, he wound up marrying this girl Rebecca, and Becca is a mom. She is a mom, and she works. She also cooks and everything. She's like the perfect mate you could find if you were looking for someone to actually be a wife. And like I said, there are exceptions to it, Roll. I mean, she takes care of him. But I always believe relationships they're kind of like a percentage. It's not 50-50 all the time. It's however your day is going. Like if I say I come home and I just had a horrible day, I'm dead tired, I'm like at a 10% effort. It's the other person's job to do the other 90%.
Yeah,
and vice versa. And like if she comes home, she's having a bad day or something, okay, then it's my job. I'll cook dinner, I'll make sure she's feeling comfortable and stuff like that. That's how relationships work. It can't be lump-sided just one person doing everything.
Yep.
It won't work.
Right? Yep. So she won't make breakfast. The husband well, obviously he left her.
I know, just from like your experiences and stuff like that, you're doing the majority of everything.
In the end, I was giving 100% for like half a year.
Ugh.
And when I would try and talk to her about it, she didn't want to talk to me. And like she said the worst thing anybody's ever told me in my whole fucking life. She told me that I was holding her back don't let her do anything, and she's never gonna get anywhere in life. And then that combined with everything else she was doing, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I
with
mean,
this.
like I said, it's an even split.
Right.
If you're going down, the other person needs to pick up the slack, but it needs to go both ways all the time. It needs to be fluctuating.
I was
Maybe I'll start
cooking, I was
doing reaction
cleaning.
videos of this kind of stuff for YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was cooking,
mean-
I was cleaning, I was doing all the chores, all the laundry. I was the only one working, and then she like wants to go out with her friends 18 hours a day. Doesn't come back till the next morning. Like, what the fuck is going on?
That's all right. We'll find you a good man.
Yeah.
We'll find you a good man, sir.
Though, real quick on this last video,
He walked in and he saw
I would bet money that the last guy left her, dumped her, or whatever the fuck, and so she's with her kids, and the only reason she's with this guy is for the support, and take care of me and the kids, and then she just turned up the bitchiness to 11.
Oh yeah,
He had
I
to
guarantee
do
it.
Mm-hmm.
What were you gonna say, James?
Well, there's a lot of things I was going to say, but yeah, I mean, I get it when you're older. Like, it's if you're still single or you're single as a man, it's unlikely you're going to find a decent younger woman that doesn't already have kids.
Yeah.
Right. So I get it. Right. Your options lower, but if I'm in my 20s, there's absolutely no way I would have went for a woman with a kid unless, like I said, she was one hell of a special woman, because it does happen.
Yeah.
I've met a few, and I'm like, and they have a good kid, and they're willing to work with you, and you can be a disciplinarian with the kids. If I have so many single moms, they don't want the dad to discipline their kid.
No.
So you end up with an unruly child that's disrespectful, end up with trouble, and it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
You know what? So you can sleep with the woman once in a while because she's probably not going to give you that either.
Damn it, there's hookers for that.
Right? I mean, well, legalize it.
Okay, escorts, whatever.
Escorts. But you know what I mean? It's just, this is a problem that's ongoing, and it's getting worse in society.
Yeah.
It's not good for society.
It's not.
bad for
I mean,
everyone.
the nuclear family is almost dead.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, men aren't wanting to date. Women have made themselves, I don't know what the right word is, unworthy of marriage.
bitches.
It's like people be like, well, people understand there's one night stands, there's dating, and then there's marriage, right? I'll date a woman that I wouldn't marry.
Yeah.
Because half the time dating is entertainment, and I never used to be like that. Dating is not marriage.
No.
These days, half the time women are racking up body counts, and they're dating a lot of guys. I don't care.
I
But
mean,
I'm not going to marry the girl.
I don't care about that shit. I don't care about stats because I got stats. Everyone's got fucking stats. But I mean, it shocks me, like half these women that are now doing like OnlyFans and shit like that. And it's like, you realize you're going to get older. You realize you're going to get uglier. You realize that at that point where you want to find a guy that was going to want you for you, they're going to find that out and be like, fuck that.
Right.
There's a difference between like, okay, I've been like with 20 different guys, and then me actually watching it on fucking on the internet.
And when
Totally different.
Men and women are different in that respect. And I'll get into this, and then you can get off it. But
I get off
more
on it
men
all the time.
that women are with, the less likely they are to be able to keep and hold a partner or have a successful marriage.
Yeah.
Because women always compare whoever they're with the last 50 guys they were with.
Yeah.
They create these Frankensteins, and then you have to meet all these standards. It's ridiculous, and it keeps growing as the more people that they're with. They think that they're increasing their value, when in fact they're lowering their value every time they're with someone.
Yep.
Whereas
these
I
are
heard
the
this
Dollar General
right?
women, and these are like the Family Dollar General.
I heard this woman online the other day, and she was really screaming. She's like, "Why is it okay for men to have all these women, but not for women? Why is it?" Okay, I'll give you the real simple explanation, and this is what I told my sister and explained to other women that they usually understand. It is easy for women. You can be a butt ugly woman, go to a bar, and if you want to have sex, it's not hard.
True.
You may have to, downgrade what you want for that night, but it's really easy because you are the bait, right?
Yeah.
You, as a woman, they are the bait. So the men are out there and they want you. So if all you have to do is just say yes, and you got it. So zero challenge.
Yeah.
Right? Man, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
There's only a small percentage of men that are at the top tier that women flock to.
Yeah, usually it involves fucking like movie stars, but most of it's just money.
And that's the women think that all men are like that. So like all men are going out there and getting, pussy left and right. It's not the case. I mean, there's a lot.
Speak for yourself.
I remember that.
Speak for yourself,
When I was
sir.
young, it was happen, it could happen, but it was difficult. You had to put effort into it. You had to, smooze them or buy them drinks or do whatever. You had to do a lot of stuff to get them to do something, So that's why men would congratulate other men when they would find out they got laid for the night, because they knew that it took effort and work for that guy to get there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take effort and work for a girl. She can go to this looking just like that. Just go to a local wherever.
I mean, she's not
meet a
ugly.
guy, and she's not ugly, and she can just go wherever and get laid. So that's the difference. There is a complete difference between the effort that it requires between a man and a woman.
Yeah, but I firmly believe they're bitches.
But speaking of OnlyFans, real quick, somebody was going through the numbers and they was like, "Oh, there's so many OnlyFans accounts for women between the ages of 18 and 25 or something." He's like, "Look at how many American women are between the ages of 18 and 25. It's like 10% of women between 18 and 25 are on OnlyFans. So it's 1 in 10."
What?
And I was like, that's a fuckload.
That's why I always look up coworkers. You just say like, "What? Are they doing a side gig?"
There's a good chance.
There's a good chance. Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to show me you can find it.
I will, sir. I will. Interesting story. An illegal alien working at a landscaping company in Texas shot up his workplace, killing 3 people before shooting himself dead. That happens in here in Texas.
Yeah, these are the people that Democrats want to protect.
Okay, and those are the rest of those. All right. I think that's enough for the Twitter files for this week.
Yeah.
I'm kind of depressed a little bit, and I kind of want to shoot up my place of business, but I'm not crazy. So, and you guys are the only ones here. So, and I kind of like you. Time for the question of the week. The question of the week is brought to you by an oldie but a goodie, Dude Splooge. The best, the very best shampoo ever. Go ahead and hit the intro.
Tired of your old shampoo not getting enough done when you're in the shower? Well, wake up and smell the splooge. Dude Splooge is your ultimate source for that relaxed, fresh feeling as soon as you apply it to your body. Most shampoos only include 1 to 3 active ingredients. Dude Splooge contains over 19 different active ingredients to not only wash and clean your body but so much more. Just listen to some of our satisfied customers.
I used to hate using my old shampoo, I just never felt clean enough. But with Dude Splooge, I feel like my body has just been completely douched. Plus, it cured my crabs.
That's right, Dude Splooge has 19 active chemicals that not only make you feel clean and refreshed, but they also cure most STDs. Like crabs, gonorrhea, chlamydia and scabies. One shower with Dude Splooge and wipe away the herpes before the flare-ups begin. So look for Dude Splooge. Available wherever assless chaps are sold.
Okay, I use that. I just used that right now. My hair's so glistening.
I've heard it has 75 uses and counting,
Yep.
It's a weed killer.
It's a weed killer.
Engine degreaser.
Engine
regreaser.
Yes. Hey, you could use it as a lube. It's also got a partial nair in there, so you could be careful what you do. You can't leave it soaking too long. Just saying. All right, question of the week. Would you rather smell like feet or smell like eggs?
Sure, eggs. I know.
Eggs.
As long as they're not rotten.
Feet.
Feet? Okay.
I don't know. Clean feet.
Clean feet.
It didn't say either or, so you could do that.
I'll go with clean feet.
All right, clean feet. All right. So that was the question of the week.
For how long? Forever?
For I'm guessing forever.
Forever.
I'm slowly running out of these would you
I'd
rather
rather
questions.
smell like dirty, rotten, fart, diarrhea eggs. Yeah.
Go to Matamoros?
Take a trip to India where apparently they had a shit fight.
Oh, yeah. Easily. All right. Well, we're still in Grab Bag November. So, yeah. Now it's time for James's pick this week, which is Stargate. Go ahead and hit the intro. All right, so for this week's movie review, we are watching the 1994 movie Stargate, an interstellar teleportation device found in Egypt. Leads to a planet where humans resemble ancient Egyptian gods who worship, or ancient Egyptians who worship the god Ra. I don't remember any nudity in this one. Do you guys? I don't know if it's bad when the TV show has more nudity than the actual movie. I like the movie. It's great sci-fi stuff. I have problems with it.
Oh yeah, same.
He seems a little too happy-go-lucky, lucky after his son shot himself towards the end of the movie. He's just like, he went from I'm gonna blow myself up in this nuclear device. This is Kurt Russell's character. To okay, that's fine, Daniel. You stay here. I'm gonna go enjoy my life. That's basically like after he was leaving. That's what reminded me of it. It makes no sense whatsoever. I want to know who his therapist is because goddamn, that does great work.
He was ready to kill himself in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah,
with the pistol in his hand.
I do get it because he went from basically it was you only have so much time to have character growth.
Yeah.
Right. So you go from a guy that's at the bottom, at the rock bottom, blaming himself for his kid's death, to then he goes on this mission where not only does he almost die and he's almost going to have to blow himself with a nuke, he saves a bunch of people. He meets Skara, the boy that he develops a kind of a father-son kind of pseudo relationship, and it kind of renews his spirit, if you will. Makes him feel like
a little bit, but still, you don't go from and then 10 minutes later, he's like, oh, I'm gonna blow myself up with this H bomb and be like, okay, and then oh, we killed the god. I'm going home. No, I'm sorry. Maybe alcohol, but there was no alcohol there.
I don't know if there's some weird lore that I'm not aware of, but I blame him too.
Yeah.
For his son's death.
Yeah.
His son shot himself.
You left your fucking gun out.
I blame him two things on that. One, not just for leaving the gun. I don't really care about that, to be honest.
You bastard.
I grew up around guns.
That poor child.
People didn't kill themselves, but because you start early with a child and you teach them the firearms and the dangers and so they're not going, I'm curious, dad's not here, I'm going to look at the gun and point it at myself and pull the trigger.
I think he was 10. That's the age of reason, smart. I mean, the kid would have known better. Ooh, it's a lollipop. No.
I was around homes all the time that had guns out on shelves and all kinds and nobody shot themselves.
I mean,
they went hunting every year.
You would think that the older you get, the more sense you would have, but I did have to fail somebody at the shooting range one time. Oh. After I taught him all the safety rules and exactly what to do, I was like, unload the gun and make sure it's clear, and he went like this.
Oh,
and I was like,
are you an
fuck,
idiot,
man? Get out of here! Put the gun down. Get out of here.
I was taught gun safety at an early age because my grandfather, he didn't have any locks on his guns, and they were fucking everywhere. And even at 4, I know don't touch those. They're probably loaded. So, anyways, what'd you think of the movie?
It's fucking awesome.
It's a great movie. I just, like I said, I have problems.
To me, I loved the concept. There were things about it, for example, I loved the TV show more than I actually loved the movie.
Yeah.
But I did really enjoy the movie. I liked Richard Dean Anderson's version of the Colonel and Jack O'Neill.
Yeah.
Than the guy in the movie.
I agree with that. I think he made a better Jack.
Yeah, but at the same time, I did not like it either.
Yeah.
So you also had more time in the TV show to get to know the characters and build them over time. Whereas in the movie, you got an hour.
You got an hour and a half, and most of that's just setting up the plot, and then they'll try to throw, if it's a good movie, they'll try to throw in a little plot development.
Right. I also like the TV shows. We'll get into that more after this.
Yeah.
But I like the TV shows Daniel version more than the movie version.
Yeah. I actually have to agree. And I love James Spader. I think the dude's fucking awesome. In fact, the last movie we're watching this month, actually, he's one of the stars in it.
He's a really good actor.
So. Yeah.
I didn't dislike it, but again, I liked the TV interpretation of the character.
Oh, trust me, I got problems with the fucking TV show too. We're gonna go into that. Well, nudity rating, it's 0. There are no nudity in it. My star rating on this, I'm gonna give it a 4. It's enjoyable. I like it, but if I probably would like it more if there was no TV show, because I just prefer the TV show over the movie. But it's good. I liked it. It's entertaining. I watch it at least once a year. This was my once a year, so I won't have to deal with it until 2026.
I'll give it a 4.5. I really liked it.
4.5.
Like one thing that I just didn't get is like these military men. I don't know what unit they're in, but they really sucked at close combat.
Yes.
Well, dude, when they get one of the guys from like Third Rock from the Sun, and he's one of the survivors, you know something's fucking wrong.
Yeah. Well, yeah. In fact, I'll just give mine too. Mine was a 4.5. But one of the big issues I always had with this movie, and part of that's nostalgia. I loved it. Way back then. But is the military the way they did that? First, they'd already encountered these. Oh no, they hadn't. Yeah, they did. They encountered the aliens, right? No,
they didn't.
No, not in a minute. So anyway, they go there, but they go there with M16s. There's nobody with AP ammo. No variations, no 50 caliber sniper rifles, nothing.
Well, this was also 94. Did they have all that shit back then?
Yes,
because I know, like I know they had like Desert Eagles back then and shit like that, but I didn't know about 50 cals.
Now it wouldn't have been standard issue at the time, but these are also supposed to be special ops going into an unknown threat area.
Yeah, I think Kurt Russell's character had an MP5.
Yeah.
Also, they're Air Force. I didn't even know Air Force had special ops.
Oh, they do.
I thought it was like kind of like more of the Marines, the Army, stuff like that.
They're not as well known, but they do actually have their own special ops teams.
Oh, well, I learned something new about the military today.
It's kind of weird, but
So it's good. We all kind of agree it's way above average. It's a good sci-fi movie. We'll get into the show later, but before then, we have Mr. Ram. And Mr. Ram's top 10, please hit his intro.
Love that.
Ram's got voices running through his head. Ram's rod is about to penetrate your mind. Here's Ram's top 10 out of context thoughts.
All right, take it away.
All right, number 1. I would die having the worst case of swamp ass. Number 2. Raymond Reddington used to have hair? What the fuck? Number 3, give him a wedgie and stuff him in a locker.
Yep.
Number 4, send in the fembots. Number 5, get some of that hot alien ass, why don't you?
Of course.
Number 6, even on another planet, there's hot sluts. Number 7, that's one gay ass looking god. Number 8, he's fucking those servants 100%. Number 9, David would have a power trip if he was in that position.
Oh,
and I
fuck
think
yes.
James would just have a harem. And number 10, he's supposed to be a dildo parasite, not a gray.
That was Ram's top 10. That's funny. I didn't know you watched Blacklist.
I've seen a couple episodes, but
I haven't seen any of it. I just barely started. I put it on the server. I'm barely through. I'm on season 2 now. It's actually a really good show.
Yeah, the thing that
I watched the first season, but the rest.
The thing that comes up the most for me is like shorts on YouTube.
I see that a lot too.
Like a lot, and like I enjoyed the episodes that I did watch, but I feel I don't know how many there are, but it seems like there's a lot of episodes.
8 seasons.
And basically, this is every episode. I'm Raymond Reddington. I'm the most important man in the world. I have a lot of money and a lot of friends, and you're not going to beat me.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Pretty much. It's good, but it's got a lot of twists and turns, and like I kind of spoiled myself onto it, so I'm kind of like watching it like, fuck. All right. Anyways, moving right along. Raymond Reddington. I was like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, he watch it. And that's how I got started watching the damn thing. It was like they kept popping up on my YouTube shorts, and I was just like, yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna download all 8 seasons and watch it. And now I like stopped. Now I'm watching SG1 thanks to James. So douchebag of the week. She really hasn't done anything, but it's been a long time coming. Go ahead and hit the intro for it.
This is a douchebag. I said douchebag of the week.
All right, douchebag of the week is Rosie O'Donnell. So this bitch has been needing a new asshole ripped out from her for like fucking ever. Her daughter just got sentenced to prison for violating her probation. I love this. And I actually almost don't blame her daughter because of the way she was fucking raised. I honestly believe that. And I just don't. And she's not ugly. Well, in this picture, she's not ugly. Now she's fucking ugly because that whole woke fucking mindage. Also, you. I mean, I think I'm almost as old as her, and I look way better, and I could probably pick up way more lesbians.
Wow. She looks fucking terrible.
Oh, it gets worse, sir. That's a more recent one. Rosie O'Donnell announced that she escaped the U.S. for Ireland. Yes, she's in Ireland. And won't consider coming back until it's safe for all citizens to have equal rights here. We all already have equal rights,
Yeah.
you stupid bitch.
I mean, don't tell her that. I don't want her back here.
They don't want her over there. Oh, actually, I got a video of that. This one I thought was funny as shit. Brilliantly played, I might add, by Rosie O'Donnell without any makeup or special effects.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but it looks like her. Let's see here. All right, here we go. This is actually in Ireland.
Okay, Rosie O'Donnell has just moved to Ireland. How do you feel about her coming to Ireland?
Probably about as happy as I am with the thought of the Clintons coming to visit there last year and everyone else.
Would you consider Rosie O'Donnell an illegal immigrant coming into your country?
Absolutely, yes, I do.
Would you like her to leave?
Yes.
I heard there's a huge housing problem here in Ireland, and how do you feel about Rosie O'Donnell coming in and getting a place to live?
I'm pretty disgusted, to be honest. I'm fully aware of the housing situation here in Northern Ireland, and for someone to come to our country to hide from the President of the United States.
Hide! Like he's actively searching out and trying to kill her.
So many Irish citizens that are here in our country that don't have a home, a roof over their heads, and someone that comes from another state that takes a home from a potential Irish citizen is not welcome.
Of course, she's rich, so I doubt she is living in a home that an average Irish citizen would live in.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen the houses. I've been to Ireland once, and we went out to the countryside, and their houses look like the little cabins and stuff that they have are fucking beautiful. Yeah. I wouldn't mind living in
I love
one
the
of
look.
those.
I've always wanted to visit.
It's great. I went with my uncle. He did construction. So, like one summer I was like 14. We went to Japan. We went to Ireland, and then we went to India. I do not recommend India ever. But yeah, it's beautiful fucking out there. Here's something. I love this one. This one's just.
All women you don't like: fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account.
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
I don't get it. I don't know why they fucking hate each other, but she's easy to fucking hate.
Right?
I mean, as an actress, I can't think of even one movie I liked her in. Yeah. Well, A League of Their Own. Okay, yeah, that might be the only movie.
That was a good movie all around.
Yeah, because it had a great cast.
Yeah.
But other than that, I can't think of.
Was she even the main character?
No, she was just like
she was just there.
She was there, but I mean, even in other movies where she's just there, she still sucks. Mm-hmm. She had a TV show that no one really fucking watched. I remember her making a magazine at one time. It was called Rosie Magazine or something like that. Yeah. That bombed horribly. She's obviously fucked up her poor child. So, let's see. Rosie O'Donnell falsely rants that transgender Minneapolis Catholic school shooter, MAGA person, white supremacist.
Not true.
No.
Okay. Then she obviously intimately knows the shooter and their plans, so she's in on it.
Totally. Deport her back to the States, and then deport her to like the Yucatan or something. I don't know. Right. Send her to Palestine. I'm sure they would love her support there.
I'm sure Gaza would love her.
Look at this. She actually applied this past month for Irish citizenship. White House says it's great news for America. I don't know about you guys. I fucking love the White House guys, their tweets. They're fucking awesome. I swear to God, I think they got Trump. Trump has it on his phone, and he's just like, I'll do the access. I'll do Twitter for the White House. Don't worry about it, because they troll so many fucking people on the White House account. It's amazing. And a lot of it's because of this old hag. Let's see here. Rosie O'Donnell grossly over contributed to 5 different Democrats using 5 different addresses and 4 variations of her name. Now she claims she didn't. No, she was breaking federal campaign contribution laws.
That is federal campaign contribution laws.
See, I didn't know a lot about this. I thought like you can donate as much money as you want, but there is actually a cap per person.
Yeah. And obviously she so didn't know that it was against the law that she used different variations of her names and different addresses.
Maybe she was having like a drunk moment, you know, because I get drunk. I wind up ordering, hence your gifts. I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll pay the shipping.
I'll pay the $50.
Yeah, no shit for 4 sodas. I think that's all the other ones. I mean, let's see here. Oh, here we go. Rosie O'Donnell, this was like a couple of years ago. Rosie O'Donnell announced she is going on a sex strike until Roe vs. Wade is restored.
Those poor farm animals.
Oh, I'm telling you.
All right.
The thing is, she's a lesbian. So it's not even a guy thing.
Yeah.
Really? I couldn't tell she was a lesbian.
Oh, no. With that haircut, you know, it's fucking sad. I actually do like women with short hair. I'm very attracted to them. Not that.
Depends on their facial features.
Or like Anne Heche. You know, remember what's her name? She was like Ellen's ex-wife. She did like the Psycho remake with Vince Vaughn, which fucking, it's a shot for shot, but it's horrible. She was on that Desert Island movie with Harrison Ford.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think she's cute.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, fuck. Let's see what else I can find. And there she is. That's Anne Heche.
Yeah, reasonable.
Yeah, but yeah, for a lot of her life, she always had like real short hair. Of course, she's older now, so I mean, you can tell. But all right, so that's our douchebag of the week. Thank God, it's been a long time coming. You guys got anything to say about that old crew cut hag before we move on?
Stay away.
But I feel bad because I want to go back and visit Ireland again, and I'm going to be afraid. I'm going to like see Rosie O'Donnell. I'm going to be like, fuck, I'm going to spend the rest of my life in jail for what I'm about to do right now.
You should move to one of those places that she cries for, you know, like go to Gaza or Iran or something.
Be like Greta Thunberg. Go to Palestine. Go over there to Palestine. But, you know, they will let you in. I'm guaranteed they'll let you in. Mm-hmm. You can help the poor rebels.
Yeah, you might never get out. But
shut up. Alrighty. Well, so after that bitch, I don't know about you guys, but I need to be taken away. I need to be taken away. So without further ado, hit his intro. It's time for James's takeaways.
Alrighty.
James takeaways. Hear his voice resound in the heart of a moment. Wisdom's found. Every thought's a treasure. Every laugh's a win. With confidence, we'll let the journey begin.
The death of common sense. You ever notice how technology has made us dumber in smarter ways?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We've got people arguing with AI about flat earth theory while GPS tells them to drive into a lakes. Common sense used to be free. Now it's on an app.
I agree with that. I mean, I think I told you guys this story before, but me and my friends were drinking outside. It was like when cell phones were fairly new, but not mobile data.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have like a internet at the palm of your hands. And for like 2 hours, we were calling every person we knew because we couldn't figure out what the fuck the name of the cat and the Smurfs was.
Right.
So, I mean, and it was fun. It was a fun memory. In fact, me and Larry brought that up not too long ago when I was up there in Wisconsin. And it was entertaining. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it was done now, it'd been like, oh, it was Azrael.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry it does. I mean, and we do the same thing. We caught each other doing the same thing. Instead of we talk, we're all on our fucking phones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even whether you're going out to a restaurant or you're just hanging out, people are on their phone often instead of, communicating or being in touch with each other. So, yeah, I mean, hey, some of the stuff is really helped me. For example, I write a chapter. I've recently, this is a very recent thing, is speeding things up a bit. So I write things, and instead of just going through it with Grammarly, I put it in ChatGPT and I say, do a professional evaluation. It gives me a professional evaluation, tells me what's wrong, what grammar's wrong, all of that way faster than Grammarly does.
Yeah.
And then I still go through and I double check it again. So once I'm done with the chapter, I put it in there and it'll be like, oh, and if you look at this sentence, this is really strong. It'll tell me the pros, like this is really strong emotional. This is really strong, scene description. This is, you actually already wrote this up here. You just repeated yourself down here. Mm-hmm. It'll catch that faster than me because I've read the thing 10,000 times. And so there's good things about it, but it's also pulling us away from other people.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's not intelligent. Like you said, like, oh, I'm driving and turn here and you're in the lake. My daughter said, oh, yeah, I think they're building a Buc-ee's down there where you guys live. And I'm like, I don't think so. So I Googled it and it's like, yes, they're building one in Brownsville. And this was using Google's AI, like when you're on their search page. Mm-hmm. So I looked into it a little bit more. It was an April Fool's joke from last year. But according to like the AI and Google, they just saw it and like, oh, it must be true. Mm-hmm. So they posted it. A lot of shit like that happens. And it's not there yet. It's not where it's... AI is not sentient. I don't even really consider it AI because true AI is sentient. And I pretty hope that never happens because I don't want to live through Skynet. Fallout, maybe. I would love power armor, damn it. Yeah. I want power armor. I would love to kill rad roaches, but...
Well, that's the thing with AI. It's like a child. It doesn't matter how intelligent. You can be a super genius, but it doesn't have discernment. Wisdom, if you will. It doesn't really know the difference between real and fantasy unless you tell it what's real or fantasy.
It is funny, though. Like some of it, like I play with my Alexa every once in a while just see what kind of weird phrases I'd get. I'd be like, Alexa, what is the best way to blow my brains out? And she'll respond, giving you the 1-800 number for the suicide prevention hotline. Or, Alexa, where's the best place to bury a dead hooker? And they would be like, murdering is illegal. It shouldn't be done. Like, I just like fucking with it. It's hilarious.
You know that they report you to the...
I don't give a fuck. Let them come to my house. Like, where's the dead hooker?
I was just thinking it's funny because when you said Alexa, it activated Alexa on here, but it hasn't listened to anything you said. Like, it hasn't activated. Which is weird because usually it'll do that sometimes at home. Somebody on the screen will say something like Alexa or something close. It'll activate.
It used to be a lot worse though for that shit. When they started coming out with the dots and everything from Amazon, I watch wrestling and there's a wrestler called Alexa Bliss, and literally every time they said her name on TV, it would go off. Now it's gotten better where it doesn't do it anymore, but still, it was a fucking annoying, right?
It's starting to recognize when the name is said in a conversation as opposed to calling.
Yeah, exactly.
It has improved.
Google has not though, with their AI bullshit. Because like I do the text to speech when I'm like driving and everything like that, and I'll literally say a cuss word and it'll beep it out. They'll put it in the damn text, but they'll still beep it out. I was like, they could just not. And then every once in a while, I'll say like bullshit, and it'll actually say it, and then I'll say it again in like another conversation. It'll beep it out. Like, what?
It's like, oops, I'm so sorry. I'm not supposed to do that.
And it gets offended too. Like I'm trying to tell it, it keeps fucking it up. I'm just like, would you like to send it? I'm like, no, go fuck yourself. And literally this happened yesterday. I said that and it goes, even though I'm an artificial intelligence, words still hurt.
No, it doesn't. You don't have feelings,
what
man.
What the fuck? They're recording my shit. Our robot overlords are they're coming for me first.
AI is a lot of fun. Like I've been using it to make better book covers, and because it's kind of cool like that. But this last one I did, it was really difficult. Kind of like the first one was really difficult. But if you use words like say in GPT, right? Breechcloth. Even if you describe the breechcloth, hair covering the breast, because that's what I have, right? It's for modesty. ChatGPT is like, no, can't do that. Violates our terms of service. Grok, on the other hand, is fine with it. So well, I couldn't get it perfect in Grok. I had to do it in there, and then also use another art program to touch things up and change a few things to make it look perfect. But it did a pretty darn good base image.
Yeah,
it took several tries to get there, but after with a little tweaking here and there, it worked. And so Grok, while it's not I don't know, making outright porn like they said they were going to let it do, and then they rescinded it. It's not so restrictive like ChatGPT that you can actually have some realistic looking stuff. I wanted stuff that fit, a warm weather primitive climate or primitive tribe, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can't do that in ChatGPT. It has terrible images for that. It just refuses to do it.
That's kind of what I do for like the movie trailers when I'm coming up with at least like the poster for like stuff like that. I use Gemini to actually make the image of it, and then I'll put it into the other program that I use to make my videos, and then I have it tell it what I want. It'll animate it and everything else. Because I've tried just making images for that site, and it's not. I don't like it as much.
Right.
But I mean, it's kind of AI's coming along a long way from where it used to be to now, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
Which means that like our jobs are all fucking gone.
Yeah, it's a good and bad thing. Like I'm using it for an independent author like me. It's great for being able to do my own covers without having to pay somebody else to do it. But it also sucks for them because they're less artists are going to be able to get paid. I looked online to look for artists to do that stuff, and half of them are using AI too.
Yeah.
That's why they're only charging $100 or $200 to do it. And I'm like, well, I can do the same thing. I'm using AI. I'll just do it myself.
There's no point. There's people being lazy, and they're like, yeah, I'll just pay someone to do it. Yeah. And then they're doing the same shit you could have already done.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we're done with that. So let's move on to Will You Watch It? Go ahead and hit the intro.
Will you watch it? I'd watch it. I'd watch it hard.
All right, this week's TV show, also picked by James, is, oh my God, Stargate SG-1. Set after the events of Stargate, the 1994 movie, the series follows SG-1, one of many secret military teams of soldiers and scientists who travel through the galaxy, the Gateway, to other planets and fight against dangerous aliens to protect Earth. I love the show. I really do. I do have problems with it. Namely, they got back a couple of characters from the movie, like Scar. But really no one else. They couldn't get the old lady back. She was still alive.
Right.
They couldn't get the same chick back that Daniel was married to. She was completely different.
Of course, the replacement still looked pretty good.
I would consider she was buck-ass naked. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
mean, I liked it.
Like I said, I do agree with you. I think the cast all around is better. I like Anderson better as Jack O'Neill. I like the guy they got for Daniel. I think he did a way better job. I don't really like Sam's character, that chick.
Especially early on. I liked her later. I did not like her in the beginning. That whole my reproductive organs on the inside nonsense. That's so stupid.
Yeah.
As soon as she said that, I didn't like the character.
No. I like Teal'c. Teal'c's fucking awesome. And he's got a great character arc. If you watch the whole season from like the first episode to the very ending, it's a great character arc. He basically becomes human.
Yeah.
That's basically all it is. Even the side characters of like General Hammond, I think he's a great general there.
Great.
The doctor, I can't remember her name. In the lab, she was in like quite a few seasons.
Yeah.
She's great.
Until she died.
Yeah, until she died.
She was great though. She was an excellent character.
Yeah. I mean, I liked it. And they also kind of like foreshadowed like future seasons. Like I just barely watched the episode where they found Thor's hammer. And that talks about the Thor and his race that helped them battle the ghoul later on. So I mean, there's a lot of foreshadowing in the other seasons because I'm pretty sure they knew that this show was gonna hit. My only problem with it is, the later seasons suck. I'm sorry, I just don't like them. The spinoffs were fucking atrocious. The movies were good. I liked the movies when they came out. So what did you think of the show?
It's good. I've seen most of it. I think I watched it until Neil leaves, and I stopped watching it.
And we already know your opinion on it.
Hey, I'm a huge fan of the show. They obviously they retconned some from the movie. If you notice in the movie when Raw dies, it looks like he's a gray alien inside the human body, which I thought was really stupid because that's an entire gray alien body inside a human body. That didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then of course the Greys in the TV show, are the Asgard, and that was not them. So they totally changed all of that. They changed the location of I can't remember the name, the first planet they go to. They changed the location. Like in the movie, it's like in a fictional galaxy somewhere, but in the TV show, it's actually the closest Stargate to Earth.
Yeah.
So in our own galaxy. Abydos, yes.
There you go.
So
it took me a while, but I remember.
They had to change, which made sense for Chronicle, to have a cohesive series.
Yeah.
To move with. So like you, I was not a big fan of Samantha. I think she became a good character after that. I hated her introduction. It was like annoying.
Yeah, it was like it was basically it was 97 when the show started. So
right. Yeah,
it was basically okay. We need to throw a chick in it. Bigger gay in her lane, as they do in the old Disney universe.
Right now the nudity for what's her face? What was her name?
I just call her Shakira.
Shakira. That was excellent. Whereas with the blonde, they just
they covered it all up.
Covered up. It was like they did all the right angles so you can just not see anything. And then for Shakira, suddenly full on frontal nudity. So it's like okay, it's it almost didn't fit. It's almost like they were like, well, we're not going to do the nudity, so they did the blonde, and then they're like they did none, and then they were like, no, you know what? Now we're going to. It didn't make sense. But
only nudity in the first fucking episode pisses me off because the entire season was on Showtime.
Right. I am going to have to look at it, but I really actually think it was just the first episode that was on Showtime. But
no, I remember them. Okay. Fuck it. We're going to look it up right the hell now.
I was too lazy to look it up myself.
So in one of the episodes, Sam's character, they're like in an elevator and she's supposed to be humming the theme song to Stargate. But I guess she forgot and she starts humming the theme song to MacGyver.
What? Well, I'll have to look that up.
Which is O'Neill's character. He played MacGyver.
Right? Exactly. In fact, that was one of the things she did. I knew they threw that in there as like a breadcrumb.
5.
Wow.
Yep, there were
5 seasons.
Showtime was 1 for 5, and then I got moved on to 6.
And the rest.
And
it's just a pilot, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Pilot
it was a pilot. It wasn't.
Yeah, but I would have been pissed if I'm like the exec. I'd have been like, "Where's my TNA?" That's the whole reason I decided to approve the show.
You watched the first. You watched the pilot. That's what you expect. That sets the tone for the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what sucks is 1 through 5 are like my favorite seasons, and the rest of them are very hit and miss. So when it moved to show the sci-fi,
I'll get into that because I loved the show for a lot of reasons in a lot of different places. Like when they started getting into space, I really liked what they did with a lot of that. Some of the graphics of that, the space battles were just absolutely beautiful, But they ruined it when Daniel died and they brought in the ancients to bring him back. It ruined it. It turned it into a religion of sorts. They use it as a cheap prop to keep bringing back dead characters, and I didn't like that. It was just like it started ruining the I don't know,
the mythos.
Yeah,
I think it ruined a lot. It ruined the mythos of it, and it just made anyone who happened to die just insequential. They're like, they'll just bring them back next season,
especially if they're an important character. They would just bring them back. So that kind of ruined it for me. I mean, I still watched the whole thing all the way through.
Yeah,
it did kind of.
So my opinion, you can take it for what you want. Watch season 1 through 5. The rest of them, you don't need to.
I think I've seen all the way up to a little bit after the Replicators.
I think that was like season 3 or 4 because they introduced 4 in his race, the Greys. I would say season 3.
I don't remember.
I know it's like one of the. I know it was a Showtime. It was the Showtime era of the show.
Yeah, and they keep bringing back the Replicators all periodically throughout the entire season. It just. I kind of got a little annoying. I did,
but I liked the idea of it.
Yeah, I like the idea. I mean, they were kicking the Asgard's butts.
But I like Legos, so
But yeah, it is. It's still to this day. I've watched the entire thing more than once, and it is still one of my top favorite sci-fi television shows.
It is. It really is. Mine, obviously, mine. I don't even think we've ever talked about this. My favorite sci-fi show is Star Trek DS9. I love that show. I'll watch that. I'll defend that show more than any other show out there. It is so good. The character development from the first episode to the 7th season is just amazing. And the combat, it was like the most action Star Trek TV show they ever had. So, but that's just my opinion.
Actually, I did like it myself.
Yep. Anyone got anything else to say about this?
I don't, but watch it. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. It is,
the first.
Maybe it was before your time. Go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Watch the first to the 5th season, and then it's over.
Yep. I didn't mind Atlantis, but we can get into that another time. It has had its ups and downs.
I was gonna say, for the movie, I made fun of Rob being a gray and not a dildo.
All right. Well, mentioning of that, it's time for the game, guys.
Alrighty,
you're gonna love this. This week, I'm gonna give you a movie title.
Okay.
And you have to tell me how many times in this movie they said the word fuck. And it's not over under. So it means if you go over it, that's fine. It's whoever's closest. So like if it's 100, for example, and you say 97 and you say 101, you're technically closer. Even though you went over, it still counts. You win.
Okay.
And there's 7 of these. All right. So you ready?
Sure.
All right. Well, before we do, go ahead and hit the intro.
It's time to play the game. It's time for this or that.
Okay. So here we go, guys. First movie. Straight Outta Compton.
Never seen it.
75 times.
What?
75 times.
75. I'm gonna say 52 times.
52 times. James would be correct. The correct answer is 392.
Oh my God!
Holy shit!
I wasn't even close.
Yeah, some of these are out there, guys.
I figured it'd be a lot, but come on, is that all the dialogue was? I mean, yeah.
Have you listened to me speak, sir? Fuck is like every other word.
An average movie script's only around 100, 120 pages.
All right, next one. Casino.
110 times.
30.
You got the point. Casino was 442.
Holy crap.
Jeez.
I told you, I picked some big ones.
Yes.
All right, The Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay, 500.
90.
Ram we're getting it again. 569.
Seriously.
I actually just watched this a couple of days ago. It's fucking great.
I've written scripts. I can't even. What's this? Like fuck space, fuck space, fuck space.
Next one. Goodfellas.
600 times.
I'll go 45.
Now you make me do math. He gets the point. It's 300.
300.
Wow.
All right. The Long Walk, which just came out. I just put it on the server. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch it tonight.
Long Walk.
I'll watch it soon, I guess.
Walk or Die.
200 times.
I'll go 350.
By the law of averages, well, it's 286.
What did he go?
You said 200, and then you said 350.
So he's closer.
No, you'd be close. You said 350.
I said 350. That's 150 over.
No,
no,
that
was
was
like 70 something.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, you would get it.
Apparently, I can't math.
All right, Uncut Gems, which is a really good fucking movie you haven't watched.
Yeah, that's crazy. 280.
300.
He got it. 560. So I think actually you guys are about tied.
I don't get this, man.
I've seen it. I don't remember that much cussing.
Last one. Be Cool. And this will basically be the tiebreaker to see who wins.
Okay.
800.
I'll go with 350.
He would win.
Oh.
One.
By one?
No, one.
Oh.
That's one?
One. It's a PG-13 movie.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Literally, he's driving in a car at the beginning of the movie, or John Travolta's character is, and he's like, you know what? I need to get out of the movie business. You know, like, for a PG-13 movie, you can only say the F word once before it becomes like an R-rated film. And he's like, oh, I didn't know that. He's like, yeah, you know what I have to say about that? Fuck that. It's the only time it's been said in the entire movie.
See, I saw this movie. Oh, jeez. I don't even know if I was a teenager.
I didn't really like this one. It was all right, but I preferred the one before it, Get Shorty. That's a great fucking.
I just
That's
think
an
I've seen
R-rated
this.
movie.
I just remember The Rock playing somebody who was like
He's a
borderline gay.
Yeah, no, he was gay.
He was?
Yeah, he was a
With
gay
the
bodyguard.
the red baseball bat and everything.
Yeah. So there you go. There you go. That was the game. I thought that was interesting. I might keep this up because there's a bunch of movies that have some surprising numbers of the word fuck in it. So
See, that's the thing. Yeah, because like I said, I've written a few scripts. They were pretty darn good. I may have had half a dozen or a dozen Fs in there, if that, cuss words at all, because that's dialogue. When
Yeah.
you start relying on F words, that's lazy writing.
then that my entire dialogue is fuck. That's half the podcast.
You use it when it's contextually relevant, but
Or
when you start
funny.
using it and just throwing it in, you're using it as a filler word in your writing, and it's not.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't agree with that.
enjoy
Fuck is a person, place, or thing.
I
It
mean,
can also be used as a noun, a verb, a pronoun.
When it's contextually, I don't know, relevant, it doesn't bother me. But when they use it like that and it's just excessive, it's just like, okay.
Yeah, but a lot of those movies are great movies. And just like The Wolf of Wall Street's fucking great. Casino is great. Goodfellas is great. And Uncut Gems are all like, oh, these are all great movies. And yeah, they use the fuck that much. And it doesn't take anything away from the script. At least I don't think so. I know Mr. Perfectionist over here. All right. Well, that was fun.
Well, maybe I'll just start using it more often in my writing, and then
You should, and then throw in the N-word a couple of times too, just for the fun of it. Final thoughts, Ram.
fuck you.
All right, there we go. I like that. We need to get another F-bomb in there. James, final thoughts.
Watch Stargate.
Okay, I agree. Watch Stargate. Watch Stargate SG-1. Only the first 5 seasons, though. The rest of it sucks.
Yep.
My opinion. My final thoughts are: I'm cooking tonight. Yay. I got nothing else.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
I don't do that. That's his deal.
Yes,
I don't
like,
give a
comment,
fuck if
share,
you guys
subscribe.
watch it all.
Buy Waking Wild and anything else that comes out on my channel.
You. I don't want to see what comes out of your channel, sir. You keep your channel to yourself.
Fine.
All right. Well, fuck off.